Okay, so today we are going to see some problems in mathematics, physics. As you can see, this channel is not only aimed at improving my English skills as I want, but also for doing some maths and getting more knowledge on mathematics expressions. How can I say some symbols, some formulas, and because I love mathematics, physics, and I think to improve my level in English is also to improve my level in the subjects that I love, and also because I want to share with you my improvements along the time, well, over the time. And as you can see, my native language is not English. As a matter of fact, is my native language is Spanish. So now you can see that I am struggling a bit to pronounce some words because I think because it's my first video, and maybe in further where in the further videos I will speak more fluently because I'm a bit nervous. I cannot I cannot hide this. And naturally, I speak more fluent, where I speak fluently when I talk about anything like about my life, my daily activities. But this is the first time that I try to speak in English. Anyway, for maths. Okay. Anyway, so let's start with the first problem. This will be number 1. We are going to make a series of problems for physics, from vectors to, let's say, modern physics, quantum mechanics, and many things more. So this is the first problem. It says two vectors A and B of equal magnitude form an angle theta. The angle is here. As you know, if two vectors form an angle, it means that the angle is between the two ends of the vectors, to the two how to say the two beginnings of the vectors. In this case, the angle cannot be this one because this is not the how to say convection, the union of the two ends of two beginnings. Well, the end, let's say this is the end, but this is the beginning of the vector, the start point. Okay, this is the start point, the end. Okay, so, well, as I said, this series of videos is not, I will be struggling a bit with the pronunciation and the English or my vocabulary, but as long as you can understand, maybe in other countries, I don't know, it's okay. I'm sorry for that. Anyway, so this is the angle, okay, and these are the vector A and B, and it says that these two vectors has the same magnitude. It means the length of the rows here, well, the arrows, the length of the arrows here are the same. So if I put the arrows like this in an horizontal form, they have the same length from the beginning to the end. Okay, so it means that they have the same magnitude. Let's say the same magnitude A. Both the length of both arrows is A. So it means that the magnitude of A equals the magnitude of B equals A. Okay, good. So to well, the problem asks us what is the relationship between the magnitudes of the vectors A plus B and A minus B. So they ask us to find this relationship. A plus B, the magnitude of A plus B, the magnitude of these two vectors over the magnitude of the subtraction of these two vectors. We have to find out this relationship. Okay, so we know that A plus B, the magnitude of the addition of two vectors is equal to root square of the magnitude of A square plus the magnitude of B square plus 2 times the magnitude of A times the magnitude of B cosine of the angle between these two. The angle is between these two vectors. In this case is theta, because this angle is between the start point of these vectors. So now we know this component of our solution, but they ask us to find out this other expression. It means this component of this solution. So to find out this one, we will draw. Let me draw. Well, yeah, I think it is almost fine. Okay, so to find out the vector A minus vector B, we have to find this vector minus B. So as you know, if you want to find the vector minus B, it is a vector in the opposite direction of B, so it means minus B. Between these two vectors there is an angle of 180 degrees. Okay, so here there is 180 degrees also here. It means that this angle between A minus B is also 180 degrees minus theta, because if we add these two angles, it equals to minus theta plus theta, it equals to 180 degrees, because this one is equal to 0. Okay, so what we can do now is use the expression to find the length of A minus B. It means the first vector square plus the second vector, which is minus B square, plus 2 times the first vector, the second vector, cosine of 180 degrees minus theta. That's it. Okay, all of this is in the root square. So we know that let's move this here. Okay, here. So this is equal to root square again. Let's make it with red as the, or green. Let's make it with green. Okay, so this is root square of a is equal to a, the length. When they ask you, when they show you this expression, it means the magnitude, and the magnitude in this case we said that is a. We said that before. And also this is equal to the magnitude of b, and also equals to the magnitude of minus b, because when you have a magnitude of a vector a, it is equal to the absolute value of -1 to the magnitude of the vector a. Okay, so this is what I want to explain here. So a, the magnitude of a is a, the magnitude of b is a, and the magnitude of minus b is also a. Okay, so yeah, let's erase this. Okay, so a square plus a square plus 2ab, this is 2 times a times a cosine of theta. Now the other one will make it with red. Okay, so this is equal to a square, because it's the magnitude of a square, b plus a square again, because it's the magnitude of minus b, which is a, and square, times 2 times, sorry, plus 2 times a, 2 times a times a, because it's 2 times the magnitude of a times the magnitude of minus b, which is a also, cosine of 180 minus theta, but this is equal to minus cosine of theta. So at the end we have here we have root square, of course, 2 times a square plus 2 times a square cosine of theta, and here down below we have almost the same, 2 times a square plus 2 times, sorry, minus, because here we have a minus times plus is minus 2 times a square cosine of theta. So at the end I will move this one, give me a second. At the end this expression is equal to let's write this one, root square, let's write here the green, times 2a square cosine of theta over 2 times a square and plus, no, sorry, minus 2a square, write this, 2a square cosine of theta. So as we know, we can do this one root square, one only root square, and we will simplify some terms. For example, if we factorize 2a squared, it is equal to 1 plus cosine of theta. If we simplify or factorize this one, 2a squared, we have 1 minus cosine of theta. So here we can simplify these two terms. Of course, a is different than 0 because it's a magnitude. We will say it's a magnitude different than 0. And here we have a root square of 1 plus cosine of theta, 1 minus cosine of theta. So this is equal to tangent of theta half of theta over 2. And that's the answer. This is the relationship between these two vectors, which has the same magnitude. Okay, in the case that theta is 90 degrees, this value will be equal to 1, right? Because will be tangent of 45 degrees. Okay, so that's it. As I said, I will be publishing some videos about this topic of vectors and other topics also, but the main goal, the main purpose for this video is, well, this series of videos and the upcoming videos also will be to improve my English in maths, physics, and also in a general term, I want to express fluently in English my thoughts, especially in an academic level. Okay, so see you. Thank you. If you have any comment, I read them in the comment section down below, and bye.